This week, Angelo goes head-to-head with the Swarm in his review of Gears of War 4. Mike dives into his video game shoebox and revisits the groundbreaking experience that is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And Jonny catches up with the team at CD Projekt RED to chat about their upcoming standalone card game, Gwent. This is Player Attack. Hi, I'm Jessica Citizen, and this week let's kick things off with some VR news as the Oculus Rift is in the headlines again this week. Specifically, the price of a virtual reality ready PC has been halved thanks to a nifty firmware upgrade from Oculus. The asynchronous space warp tech works with the existing asynchronous time warp tech to make 45 frames per second feel like 90, which is the desired FPS to avoid nausea. Essentially, the two systems significantly lower the entry requirements for VR to something like an Nvidia GTX 960, an Intel Core i3-6100 or AMD FX 4350, and just 8GB of RAM. There's also reportedly an updated wireless headset in the works and a collection of new games. PlayStation VR launched this week, and Sony's Sean Layden has surprised us all by revealing the company is planning non-gaming apps for the hardware. Obviously, these ones aren't going to come from the PlayStation side of things, but the teams at Sony Pictures Entertainment and Sony Music are reportedly already hard at work on all sorts of fun stuff. But for now, it's the games that are getting people excited for PSVR, even though we've just learned that two of the biggest titles are not quite as exclusive as we thought they were. Batman Arkham Asylum has launched alongside the new hardware this week, but if you're not a PlayStation fan, sit tight. It's only a PSVR exclusive until March 2017. We don't yet know which other virtual reality devices will be graced by the Dark Knight, but there are a few to choose from. Similarly, while we knew that Resident Evil 7 was launching on PC, Xbox One and PlayStation 4 next January, we thought the VR side of things would be exclusive to Sony's platform. A new ad campaign, however, shows that's only the case for the first 12 months, and after that, it's anyone's game. If you do want to get in early on that one, the terrifying kitchen demo that spooked so many people at E3 last year is available right now for PSVR. Moving on, but sticking with PlayStation for the moment, Bethesda has thrilled console gamers around the world by backflipping on their recent statement about mods. Turns out that both Skyrim and Fallout 4 will be getting mod support on the PlayStation 4, despite the publisher announcing it wasn't going to happen. Skyrim Special Edition will have modding from day one when it launches on October 28. Fallout 4 fans will be left waiting a little while longer though, with Bethesda not announcing a confirmed date just yet. Of course, there's a catch. Mods for PlayStation 4 will only use assets already found within the games. There is no support for external assets, which means that some of the most popular mods won't be compatible with the PlayStation build. That said, dedicated modders are already making some amazing stuff using the things found in-game, so it's still definitely a win. In quick news, Ubisoft has confirmed what we'd all been hoping: there will be a new Beyond Good and Evil, with series creator Michel Ancel working with the publisher to bring the series back to life. No news as yet on whether it'll be a prequel, a sequel, a reboot, or something completely different, but at least we know for sure that it is happening. But Ubisoft is far from being the good guy if you're a fan of split-screen multiplayer. Despite promising over and over that it would be a key part of medieval brawler For Honor, it now looks like the feature has been dropped. Basically, the studio says they had to cut the feature in order to properly support online co-op. The decision was made to polish all of the game's features to the AAA level and give gamers the most amazing experience. This comes 12 months after creative director Jason Vandenberg described split screen as absolutely a key feature that was super required for the game to work as intended. If you're intrigued by Microsoft's new action-adventure experience ReCore, you can now try it out for 30 minutes without paying a cent, thanks to developer Armature Studios. The demo is available on both Xbox One and Windows 10, and if you like what you see, you can buy the full game and pick up just where you left off. And because it wouldn't be gaming news without a Pokemon Go update, Niantic has a couple of big changes in the pipeline. First up, all of those medals you've been collecting will soon translate to a new capture bonus that will increase your chances of successfully capturing specific types of Pokemon. For instance, when you earn a new tier in the Kindler medal, you'll have a better chance of capturing Fire-type Pokemon such as Charmander, Vulpix or Ponyta. And once you've caught all these extra pocket monsters, you can now use them more effectively in your local gym. Until now, you could use 6 Pokemon to attack a gym owned by an opposing team, but only a single one if you wanted to train at a gym of your colour. An upcoming update promises to change all that, giving you 6 Pokemon to play with no matter who owns the gym you're targeting. The new approach is designed to give new players the best possible start in the game, and it might also see the CP of the Pokemon you are training against be temporarily adjusted down during your training session to better match your Pokemon's battle capabilities. It is a nice touch, but is it too little, too late? And while we're pondering that, we're right back to movie news. It looks like the hype about Gears of War can be expected to continue for a little while longer, with development director Ron Ferguson confirming that yes, the franchise is headed to the silver screen.
A storm is coming, and my son is walking right into it.
The film rights were originally sold to New Line back in 2007, with Top Gun director Tony Scott reportedly looking to direct. Nothing ever came from that arrangement, but now it seems Universal has picked things up and is taking things pretty seriously. Obviously, it's still too early to talk details, but we are told rather than lifting one of the game's storylines verbatim, instead the film will take characters and concepts from the games to create something entirely new. But of course, we could list a million games that have gotten to exactly this point and never moved any further, so let's just wait and see with Gears, shall we? For more information on any of these stories, or to keep up to date with the latest gaming news, head to playerattack.com. But for now, stick around, we've got plenty more still to come.